Looks like I just wasted $500 for this one here. It's a bit stupid design. If I knew that, I probably wouldn't have even bought it, to be honest. What's going on, guys? I'm Bill and welcome to Bill's How To. Today we're going to be testing out Milwaukee's M18 backpack vacuum cleaner. Let's get straight into it, guys. Let's do this. Alright guys, so I know it's a little bit echoey in here. I mean, obviously in the garage. We've got a bit of mess here that needs to be cleaned up, and I thought this is a perfect opportunity to test out the Milwaukee vacuum cleaner. This one here is the backpack vacuum cleaner. I've been using the compact version, which is this one here, also the M18, and I absolutely love this thing. It's been about 5 years and this thing's going nice and strong. Only downfall about it is that it's got a small canister, and that's probably about it. Nothing really to complain about this one here, but I need something with a bit more volume and hopefully a bit more suction power, which we're about to test out. So let's quickly open this one here up. I'll try not to do a technical unboxing. I am going to open it. I haven't watched any videos on this, no reviews whatsoever, and we're just going to simply pull it out, put it together and test it out. That's really what I'm after here. Apparently it is a backpack version and you can carry it by hand and hang it up as well. I think that's what it said on the box. But this isn't a full in-depth review. I just wanted to test this thing here out. So that's what the vacuum actually looks like. It's pretty decent size, to be honest. Got a decent amount of weight on there. We do obviously have the straps on the back, so we can put that on your back, which will come in handy. Try not to cut the actual strap. Alright, so it's got a waist strap, which hopefully you shouldn't really need because there shouldn't be that much weight in there. I've got no idea how to open this thing here up yet. Okay, so that's a little canister for it here. Might actually put in the frame. This isn't a typical review, I just thought I'd quickly show you guys in case you're actually interested and you're considering buying one. So it's got a massive cylinder here and it's clear all the way around. Filters on top somewhere, not even sure how to open this one here up there. There we go, so just press that button on top, pull that out. We've got a header filter in here. And that looks like that's the only filter that it needs, so I'm pretty sure that's the only filter. Yep, that's it. Just this little cartridge here is the actual filter, which is interesting because it's actually smaller than it is on the compact version. Alright, so that's back in. Bottom of the canister. Not sure how to open this up yet. Alright, so the weight of the rubbish in there should hopefully force that open. That's pretty much it. Nice and clean. Let's connect it all together and see if we can make it a bit dirty. Alright, so that we've got a 360 swivel here, so it's not going to get stuck, which is good. Otherwise this is going to keep turning around. Decent build, which you'd expect from Milwaukee. Now this thing here is super expensive. That's the only reason why I wanted to do a review on it, is because that's actually metal, it's not plastic. I don't know why, they've got metal here and plastic everywhere else, so we're going to test this one here out. This floor tool looks a little bit funny, but we'll test this out and see how well it works. I'll show you guys the rubbish that we've got here. It's not something I'd usually vacuum up. I'd honestly sweep it and take the bulk of it out and then vacuum. But I'm going to test it out just to see what exactly it'll pick up. So I'm going to get rid of these boxes and stuff here, but we've got a whole bunch of soil here. We've got gyprock all throughout it. We've got screws, nails, nuts and bolts everywhere. We've even got AA batteries right there. So I'm pretty sure it's not going to pick up the AA battery with the attachment on there, but we'll try it anyway. We've got plasterboard everywhere. Most likely these ones here won't fit as well, but I'll see if I can crush it with the head of the unit and then see if it'll suck it up. But there's a whole bunch of stuff here, nozzles and everything. Most of this won't get picked up, but we'll find out in a second. Alright, so let's get this one here, test it out. Whack it on the back. It's actually pretty comfy. This is a bit disappointing. I didn't really think about it, unless I missed something. But the handle's absolutely horrible because there is no handle. So if you have a look, we're just using the straight shaft here. Surely that can't be right. It's a bit stupid design. If I knew that, I probably wouldn't have even bought it, to be honest, because no one's going to vacuum straight, but it's missing a handle by the looks of it. I might have to double check that box, which by the looks of it, even on display on the picture on the side, doesn't look like it has one. But anyway, we'll get straight into this. I might actually carry the camera. So the button is here on the side, and it's actually a lot quieter than the compact version. This is on level 1. Quieter than a household vacuum. We'll put it on level 2. Still quieter than a house vacuum, but let's test this one here out and we'll see how we go. So I'm going to switch it on to level 2. There's no point. I don't think I'd ever put it on level 1. So this is what I mean by the handle. Absolutely ridiculous. That's not a handle. Let's see how strong it is. That's actually pretty good. I might turn this off for a second. This handle is absolutely ridiculous because there is no handle. Clipping it to the side of the backpack, you most likely will have to take it off your back and then try and clip it on. Just another silly design by the look of it. Anyway, that aside, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that M18 compact vacuum. We'll run a strip next to it and see how much of that debris it picks up. The M18 compact version is actually really, really good. I might drop this one here down because I've got nowhere to hang that. Actual handle. So let's grab the M18. Keep in mind the filter's old. This whole unit is almost 5 years old, and let's see how well it works. This is what I mean. This little compact version here is the absolute best money well spent. This one here, I think it's about, I'll put it on the screen, but I think from memory I paid about $500 for it. This one here, I'm not too sure either, probably around $300. It's better that it's got a big canister on it. Handle's absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna have to look into that, but that's a stupid design. Anyway, but that's looking pretty good. I mean, that is absolutely spotless there. There's no debris left. Pretty good little pass. So what I'm going to do is I'll get rid of this compact version here, put that on the side, and what I want to test out now is how big of debris this one here can pick up, and if it's going to be able to pick up nuts and bolts pretty much with the head still on, because usually what I find is when the head's still on, it won't pick up batteries, obviously screws, nuts, bolts, anything that's got a bit of weight to it, it won't pick it up with the head on. You have to take off the head and use just the actual pole itself. That way it's going to concentrate all that suction on the one area. So we'll test it out and then we'll compare it with the M18 compact version while we've got it out anyway. But I'm not going to put this one here on my back. Actually, I'll put it on my back again, make it a little bit more comfy. This isn't your typical review. I just wanted to show you guys quickly. See if we learn together if it's worth buying or if it's not worth buying. So let's turn it on. Battery, nuts and bolts, nuts and bolts. So that was on level 2. Remembering I said there's no point. No point putting it on level 1. It obviously couldn't pick up the nuts and bolts with the head attachment still on. So let's compare it with this one here. See if we can pick it up with this one. I doubt it, but let's see. once again, exactly the same problem. By the looks of it, this unit here and this unit here, it's got almost exactly the same amount of suction. I don't really feel any difference. And when you consider this one here is brand new with a brand new filter, this one here is 5 years old. It's probably the second or third filter that I've bought over the past 4 or 5 years. So far, this one here is a money well spent. This one here, I don't know, I think the only good selling point on this one here is that it's got a lot more volume in there. But let's test it out once more. We'll take off the head. Pretty sure it's going to suck it up. These little nuts and bolts here. Once we've done that, we'll move over to this battery and see if we can suck up that battery. So if you have a look, it's sucking it up and then drops it. Alright, so far it's just picking them up and dropping them back off. Not enough suction to get these ones here. Let's try the compact version. Now that's a little bit disappointing. I guess it's disappointing and not. It's disappointing for me because I just spent $500 on this unit here. I don't think anybody will ever tell you the truth. But looks like I just wasted $500 for this one here. Not very happy with that. Let's test it out on that AA battery. Obviously this one here won't be able to pick it up, but we'll test it out quickly and see how we go. Level 2. Actually, there's one here. It's completely sealed off. Build up the pressure. Alright, so we definitely don't have enough strength to do that. Honestly, if this one here does it, compared to this $500 stupid unit so far, I'm going to be very, very disappointed. I don't think it will, because this battery is pretty heavy. It's a AA battery. You're kidding me. Actually sucked it up. It's in here somewhere. Let me just prove it to you guys. It's in here somewhere. There it is. That is super disappointing. Alright guys, so I'm going to actually wrap up this video right now. Give me 1 second. Alright, let's wrap up this video right now. If you're in the market for a cordless I'm really disappointed, but if you're in the market for a cordless vacuum in the Milwaukee range M18, unless you really want something with a large volume, I'd half recommend this unit here. But if you want something that's proven, tested over the past 5 years and honestly going on like a little warrior, this M18 version here, the compact vacuum cleaner, is your money well spent. So if you're in the market for a vacuum cleaner, I think we've pretty much resolved it here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. You've learned something new, as I just did, a costly experience. Always like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Bill. Thanks for watching. Bill's out too.